Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover as it seems social media continues to remain divided over Eminem's latest feature on Snoop and Dre's Gunz and Smoke. And today we got Paige Kennedy out here giving mad props to Eminem for this verse, and we'll expand on this in a moment. We also have more that shows Eminem's manager Paul Rosenberg out here getting rewarded for his run in the industry. However, this sparked split reactions, as there are people out there who are convinced that Paul Rosenberg doesn't deserve the award. And today we also have what looks to be comedian Andrew Schulz out here putting up a better fight than J. Cole when it comes to Kendrick Lamar. Now, this is just my opinion, of course. You don't have to agree with me, but Andrew Schulz clearly refuses to back down, even after what looks to be a video directed at him that could be easily translated to be a literal threat to him, and we'll expand on this in a moment. And starting with Paul Rosenberg, he was recently awarded for his managerial run in the industry. Check this out. The International Music Managers Forum honors Paul Rosenberg, manager of global icon Eminem, for his excellence and innovation in music. And boy, this got some users hollering on social media, as this was met with criticism for the most part. After 2013, Rosenberg became one of the worst managers in music. I'm not seeing any excellence and innovation worthy of this, and these people continued to pile on. You misspelled mismanagement. The man has not put the work in over 20 years. He sat back and allowed shady records to flounder and zero promotion for M2. He doesn't deserve this honor, like at all. And while many believe Shady Records has got a bad reputation, but sheesh.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
We certainly don't know what goes on behind the scenes, especially when it comes to how they've been able to manage Eminem's career to the point that even his biggest critics admit that he's uncancelable at this point. But users kept going. Innovation in music? Okay, ask him to refresh Shady Records' website. But all in all, when you look at the data, Paul Rosenberg has got to be one of the most successful managers of all time, even though some people may feel Eminem's star power does all the heavy lifting. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts. And moving on, the division over Eminem's verse on Gunz and Smoke continues. And while 50's out here vibing to the song, we got actor, comedian and rapper Paige Kennedy going off over Eminem's verse. First he posted this: "How many times did y'all play Gunz and Smoke? Cause what Eminem did to that beat." And he continued, "No one could ever have a better verse than Eminem, hence why he will always go last and have the longest verse." And Paige Kennedy reposted this in response to his post. "I'm convinced that M will find a unique pocket on any and every beat. The way he delivered on Gunz and Smoke is insane. That ish is beautiful." And we are gonna have to set up a poll at this point to find out what the majority of fans think about the song, as it clearly continues to be all over the place. And moving on, those of you who've been with us remember Matt Barnes, the same guy who was nodding along when the game was going off, talking crap about Eminem's music and legacy, when the game was literally using Eminem to clout chase for his album rollout.
And I'll take it away from you. When have you ever heard an Eminem song in the club? When have you ever heard in the locker room like, yo, this is the new M, I'm about to go crazy? Because I'm not taking away from it, I don't hear Eminem in the streets.
Now keep the word clout chase in mind, as Matt Barnes certainly got a different relationship with Kendrick Lamar, as a clip hit the web that shows him go off on Andrew Schulz for making jokes about Kendrick that some even believe to be a threat aimed at Andrew Schulz over the jokes. Check out a snippet.
Obviously, since Kendrick dropped his album, A Bar and Whacked Out Murals was talking about white comedians and woo woo woo. Gary Owens tried to jump on that wave and said what he said and kind of fell to the side, but Andrew Schulz has kind of taken this opportunity to grow his fandom and his following and to me, clout chase. And I think since the song is dropped, or the album is dropped, he's been the loudest person in this mix outside of Drake's allegations to the record companies and the streaming companies. Andrew Schulz has been consistently day in, day out going in and trying to grow from this. And if you want to respond, to what Kendrick said in the song, although he didn't name no names, I don't think no one had a problem with that. But obviously, I feel like you crossed the line when you started talking about taking his manhood and just disrespecting him as a man. And now you want to cry about the reaction that you've been getting from the shit you said. I'm not sure what you expected, bro. Comedy is comedy. It's hit or miss, and you've definitely found your lane and got some fame of late and have really been doing your thing up to this point. But you crossed the line, and I think that you're finding out what that means now. This shit is not a game. You're not really just gonna go around disrespecting people these days, especially someone to his caliber who has the love of the entire West Coast by far, but a lot of love out there in general. So my advice, bro, is just fall back, leave it alone, let it blow over, because the more you talk, the more shit you're gonna get in. I wish you and your family peace and happiness, bro, and a little safety.
And boy, before we get to what looks to be Andrew Schulz putting up a better fight than J. Cole, as he reacted to this, users on the web have been going off in response to the Matt Barnes video like this. Stop making everything one-sided. Kendrick said what he said, and Andrew said what he said, and they kept going. Andrew doesn't care about the reaction. By the way, didn't Kendrick go at him first? Why all this playing victim on Kendrick's behalf? And as you'd seen a bit, apparently some things happened behind the scenes that quote confirmed Kendrick was legit talking about Andrew Schulz for those who still say, but he didn't mention his name as a rebuttal, and some users kept going on about the hypocrisy. Y'all are hypocrites. Y'all grown bum men need to shut up. No one can chat to Kendrick again because he's what? Bunch of clowns on the internet. And this is crazy because those of you who saw our first coverage on this drama remember that this is exactly what we predicted would happen. The last thing any comedian would do is to back down when they try to censor their jokes. So personally, I'm not surprised by how this is going, and I also believe Kendrick is too smart to be blindsided by Andrew Schulz's reaction. It is on brand for comedians, to be honest, and that Matt Barnes video rattled some users on the web. Shut the F up. So sick of the wannabe gangster-ish. It is celebrity, it is fame, and it is always has been, and always will be a freaking game. Dorks. And now we got Andrew Schulz react to the video from Matt on the Brilliant Idiots podcast, and as you'd see, he continues to make jokes, and he also cleared up the bar that white comedians on whacked out murals was aimed at him, and he also spoke about how he didn't start the drama with Kendrick. Check out snippets from the podcast.
The one issue I have with this is the way that they're painting the timeline. It's out of context. And Kendrick really is the Taylor Swift of hip hop, in that no matter what he does, he's still the victim. No matter what, like, you know how Taylor's always the victim? Like, she's the biggest in music, in history, yet she's a victim to the label, she's a victim to Scooter, she's a victim to her boyfriends, yet she's still the biggest in the world. Somehow Kendrick is the victim here. All of y'all are believing these fake ass timelines. So I gotta deal with a propaganda machine. This is it. Kendrick drops the song. Yeah. Mentions me. Yeah. Mentions my friends. Says slide on his friends, which I assume are you and you. No, Kendrick's people reached out to you to clarify. They're like trying to, we didn't want to say it actually came to you, and people are thinking they're doing their little due diligence with you, right? But nobody else knows that. They think it's you, and they think it's you. Y'all are getting death threats. I'm getting death threats. They posting pictures on my little kid. I haven't said anything. I'm filming my special. So 2 weeks, I don't say a single word. All Kendrick fans are saying they're gonna kill me, my family, my little daughter. They're commenting on the pictures of my 8-month-old daughter. It's fine, whatever it is. This is internet shit. I don't say shit. I go, okay, it's like that. I'm a your man. All of Kendrick's fans go, how could you say that? Oh my God, you can't go there. You can't take it there. But I thought y'all took it there when you were saying you were gonna kill my daughter. So wait, y'all can kill my daughter, but I can't your man? I think we shouldn't, No, hold on. We shouldn't conflate Kendrick fans with what Kendrick is on, though. I don't give a Yeah, because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't conflate Kendrick fans and what Kendrick is on. You gotta know that fans are ridiculous. You gotta know the power of your words. What they're telling me right now is to know the power of my words. I agree with that. So he goes, what Matt's saying right there is you don't know the reaction to what you say and what can happen. But why are we not keeping the same energy with him? He's saying right now, if I talk shit, some crazy shit could happen to me. Yes. So I have to be responsible for my words, but Kendrick doesn't have to? No, I don't think that's the case.
Well, he didn't say anything to you.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. Hold on. Let's just clear this up right now. If he's talking about shits and gigs, which you confirmed from his team, that means he's talking about me. If you say, never let a white comedian make jokes about black women, that's law. Yeah. Andrew, you said you want to
him.
Make love to him, make sweet love to him.
It's not the same, bro.
I thought there's no, listen, let me just ask you this question. let me just ask you this. He called Drake a pedophile for the whole summer.
You're not Drake.
No, I'm just saying. This is where the hypocrisy comes out. He called Drake a pedophile for the whole summer. A pedophile is someone who, children. Everybody's singing it. Whack, 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 whack. That fuck him up. A minor, certified pedophile. Everybody's, hold on. Of little girls. But once Kendrick becomes a little girl, it's a problem.
But let's go back to the whole time.
Why is it a problem when Kendrick's a little girl?
Kendrick didn't go there until Drake said, you beat your woman, and your child isn't yours, it's your best friend / business partners. That's when Kendrick took it to...
And I've already said horrendous things.
Yes, but that's when Kendrick took it to your...
So you're saying it's okay to respond and take it to another level? Hold on. If you tell people, real quick, if you tell people to slide on my friends, all I know from the term slide, and I'm just some white guy, but are you gonna slide for Von? Turns out they're like, yo, kill for King Von. That's just what I was told. So he goes, slide on him. He's telling people, kill your friends. That's you guys. I'm like, hold on. So it's okay to say kill my friends, but if I say I'm gonna make sweet love to you, that's bad? You can call someone a you can say
I don't think he was talking about us. He was talking about Alex. You was talking about me.
You can call somebody a rapist of children all summer. It's all good.
And while on one end, Andrew Schulz is getting roasted, bro in his feelings like Kendrick made a whole album about him, loudly crying emoji. And more on this note, Andrew, stop lying. Before Whacked Out Murals came out on that same podcast where you were talking about black women, you, sir, was said Kendrick Lamar fans get him. If you don't want him to address it, should have left him out of it. You are the one playing victim. And on the other end, a user hit back with, people who can joke about black women. Kendrick ain't comedy police. Kendrick only brought this up for no reason, to get the culture behind him. This is why I don't like Kendrick. The intention to say ish to get the culture behind you is so protesty. To me, I truly think he don't even care. And some have expanded. It seems like Kendrick got the whole world in some effed up trance. Y'all will fight till the end to defend that hypocrite. It is nasty to see. Well, Kendrick has already stated that he's no one's savior. And right now, Kendrick has got the quote egregore on his side this moment in hip-hop, so the majority are behind him right now, even though it was weird that he called for a comedian to be censored. A crazy move coming from a rapper, since they also have to deal with censorship issues. But what are your thoughts? Tell us below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.